Hey guys, quick video here on QuickBooks Online deposits and specifically deposits for non-sale items. So I like to start every video out with a quick answer, and basically this one's pretty short and sweet. You just want to go up to the new button in the upper left, click on bank deposit, fill that out, save and close. Okay, so if you curious about a little more detail, I'll get into that now. So deposit transactions, what are we talking about specifically here? Not talking about undeposited funds from sales, okay? Because most of your deposits probably will come from sales, but not necessarily every deposit's going to come from making a sale. If you're curious to learn about that, matching up undeposited funds and getting them entered into QuickBooks Online, I've got another video here called Best Practice for Undeposited Funds in QuickBooks Online. Okay, if you check out the channel, you'll find that here. There's a couple of videos back. Okay, so a couple of examples of the type of deposit transactions I'm talking about: loan proceeds, and cash that getting injected into the business from the owners, perhaps a refund from a vendor. Reimbursements, from maybe employees, for instance, tax refunds, again, all transactions that don't have to do with sales, but, you want to make sure that they're properly categorized and itemized in QuickBooks Online, so you have the kind of audit history, so to speak, of those transactions. You know where that money came from. And so we'll get into a little more detail here on how to do a deposit transaction like that. Like I said earlier, my quick answer, it's new, button in the upper left-hand corner there, and you want to click on bank deposit. So we'll walk through that right here in the sample company. New, bank deposit in the other column. Okay, so you might see a couple of undeposited items up here at the top that you can go ahead and include in this deposit if you so choose. You can click that checkbox to select them all, unselect them all, or whichever ones you want to include. In this instance, I'll just leave it alone because the focus is non-sales items. And so the first thing you're going to do, you probably saw in the upper left there, select the account, checking, savings, or whatever you want the funds to go into, and you can enter the date of the deposit. Okay, so we'll just leave this as checking. Here, that's probably where most of your deposits will be made. We'll say it's today's date. If you're entering it after the fact, you can backdate it, like if today's a Sunday, for instance. If I had actually made this deposited the money on Friday, which would have been the 19th, I could go in here, select the 19th as my transaction date. Okay, and then you're going to go down below the undeposited items, and you're going to enter these type of transactions in manually, and you're going to enter who you receive it from, which should be somebody in your drop-down menu. If not, you'll have to add a new business partner there. In this case, we'll assume this is a refund from our insurance company in light of all the COVID-19 stuff lately. I know some insurance companies have been giving credits, but we'll pretend that they gave our little example business here a refund. Okay. And then you're going to select the account that it's going to go into. Again, use the search feature to find the account. And since it's a refund from our insurance company, we're going to put it back against that insurance expense account, which will lower that. We'll type refund in here. Okay, so we did a receive from part, entered the account for the deposit to be recorded against, entered a description. And after that, we're going to enter payment method and a reference number, which a lot of times will be like a check number or something like that, or just something to make the transaction identifiable. In this case, it was a check from our insurance company. Check number was 1234, and we'll just say it was a big fat $100. Okay. And that's it. If you know, there are more lines here. You can enter multiple, of course. So you can do save a new transaction, or now that we're finished, this is the total amount of our deposit down here. We can select from this drop down, change it to save and close. And that's it. The deposit's recorded. So pretty simple and straightforward. Every video I touch on BotKeeper briefly at the end, and if you're not familiar with BotKeeper, what it is it's a basically a artificial intelligence bookkeeper where they do, you know, the tasks that you hate to do. Maybe you hate entering deposits, you know, and all the other drudgery that goes along with bookkeeping. You know, you probably didn't get in business to keep your books, so that's understandable, you know, and it allows you to work more on your business and less on data entry, and you know, gives you opportunity to spend time helping your business grow and less time doing menial things, frankly, like what we just went over. If that's not your cup of tea, yeah, definitely check out BotKeeper. I got a link to that down in the description. That's all I got. After my last video went on for 75 minutes, I wanted to keep this one short and sweet, and that's it. Thanks for watching. See you.